everybody, it's your boy WEEZYFMAMBA and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys once again so much for being here. We really appreciate it. On today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing our segment of showcasing how to play as every family member in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Since there is very little information when it comes to the tutorial in this game, it is a horrendous tutorial. Text only, no interaction, no real showcase of how to play. We're going to be showcasing each family member one by one every Saturday for the next foreseeable future, multiple weeks. We've already done Hitchhiker and Leatherface. Every Saturday we are uploading a brand new killer. So in this case, this week, it is Cook time, ladies and gentlemen. Cook time. Showcase you how to play as Cook in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Whether you be new to the game entirely or new to family alone, or just not really have ever played Cook and you're wanting to learn how, this is the place to be, because again, the tutorial in this game is doo-doo. Okay, so let's get right to it. Let's pop on over and check it out. First things first. Once again, we have to, do the damn thing. Make sure that you have the right build. And we're going to showcase the build. This is the same Cook build that has been the Cook build since the launch. Okay, we have had this build for like 17 months and nothing has ever surpassed it. So it's pretty simple. We'll go ahead and showcase. I'm going to go ahead and respec the star sign here to showcase this for you. There's two ways to play Cook. One is for solo queue and one is for with a team comp. So if you are a solo queue player, you're definitely going to want to go with quicker recharge rate, increased detection range, and all family sees noise. This highlights victims. Highlighted victims are marked in red outline for the entire family to see. So your other two teammates can help you see. However, if you are playing competitive or with a team, you really don't need to mark them at all. You just need to know their location because you can use your microphone to shout them out. So if I'm playing as a 3-stack, excuse me, I will go to increased focus speed. We're gonna go right, mid, left, simply because it allows me to focus them faster and I cannot mark them to let them know their location. This way you kind of catch the victims by surprise. Not marking them is one of my tips. If you're on a team and you don't mark them, but you still call out your location to your teammates on your microphone, you can get that location with the pings and be like, okay, they are holding pin, right? And for example, then they know they can go over to holding pin and check them out, but you didn't mark the victim, so the victim doesn't think that you know where they are. This is a good strat, again, with comp play. It's probably not the best strat to do in solo queue, but again, it is what it is. So that's the best route again here for you. As far as the skill tree goes, pretty simple, man. You got yourself the right-hand side. You're going to take a right. And this, again, bars you having to worry about exterior alarms. A lot of people go up the gut because you can still get this exact same build, but with exterior alarms. However, you do get 3 less attribute points. And the reason why I go to the right side is simply because most of my family members, aka Hitchhiker, Hands, Sissies, Bubba's running the correct Leatherface build, will all have access to exterior alarms, so I don't need to do this. I'd rather have one extra swing as Cook because his endurance is so shit. I'd rather have an extra swing with getting those 3 attribute points. Those 3 extra attribute points. So again, you're going to pop on over. You're going to grab well. Make sure that's a great level 1 perk too for you to use instead of exterior. You're going to pop on over here and grab the first perk in the meta build, which is serrated. Once again, victims hit by the perk holder take 1 HP per second of extra damage for the next 5 seconds. And then right fucking next to it, Scout, the absolute best family perk in the game, your movement speed is increased by 15%. This is an absolute must-have on Cook. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, he is ridiculously slow, and without Scout, he's even slower. So make sure that you pick up Scout. And then the most vital cook perk of all time is security pins. Added locks are 50% harder to unlock for victims, and people always clap back, but Connie can just pick lock it in instantly. Guess what? Doesn't matter. You have fucking 3 of them. She can't do all 3. This is a absolute necessity perk as well. This is why this build hasn't changed in almost 2 years, simply because it's that strong. Added locks, 50% harder to unlock for victims. I'm sure you have encountered a cook lock that seemed like it was impossible to break. That's why. Security pins. Okay? Come on up, finish all your attribute points up to the top here, and then you're going to pop on over to the attributes. It's pretty simple. You get 34 attribute points to spend. 42 savagery on cook is 50 savagery on cook. You do not need to go higher than 42. Excuse me. Simply because it is the same time to kill. It's super busted on cook and Johnny and Hitchhiker. But 42 savagery on cook will kill them in the exact same amount of time as 50 savagery. It will take the same hits, so don't go over 42. Stop selling. And then you're going to literally dump the rest in endurance. This gives him a fat 37, which allows you to have that extra swing than you normally wouldn't if you were going the middle route. This is really necessity because of the simple fact that Cook takes quite a bit of endurance. He's got really low base endurance. So you really just kind of have to bang it out and just fill up most of that bar. Again, this is going to be your best bet for the attributes, the skill tree, and of course, the build. Okay, so popping off, we're gonna go ahead and pop over to a private match. This is what we've been doing, kind of showcasing some lock locations. You guys already know Family House. It's pretty easy. The 2 front doors, well, the front door, the side door, and then the back porch door. Use your locks on those. Don't sell and put them anywhere else. The maps that people are having confusion with seem to be Abandoned Mill, as well as Graveyard. So let's go ahead and take a look at Abandoned Mill and Graveyard. Okay, and those are the 2 that we're going to do today. We'll start with Abandoned Mill, and let's get it done. Come on. In the meantime, once again, if you guys would like to continue this series, it would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are going to be uploading quite a bit of, again, tutorials for victims and families, all coming soon. And then the most important part is, of course, the videos that we've already posted. So if you're seeing this now but want to learn how to play Hitchhiker or Leatherface, again, those are the first 2 killers that I recorded. So those videos are already up on the channel, okay? And next week, we're going to move forward out of the original 3. And next Saturday, we should have... let's see. I don't know. Maybe we do Johnny. Who do you think we should do? Write down in the comment section. Should we do Johnny, Sissy, Hands, Bones, or Nancy next? You guys make the decision. Okay, so as Cook, you spawn here on Abandoned Mill. The first thing that you want to do is immediately turn the fuck around. Simply because this gate needs a lock. And you're going to ask me, why not the left gate? Well, I'll tell you why. Majority of people really, really, really like Overgrown, okay? And since the basement door is down there, and this gate is instantly, quickly accessible, it's much faster than to going to that gate over there. This is why we leave this gate for another trapper to use. And then the next thing you're going to do as Cook on Abandoned Mill is immediately run to the battery. This is by far the easiest Cook map in the game because you don't have to do shit. Get this lock up on Battery Gate. And get this lock up on Battery Gate. Why do you ask? It's because there is so many people that love Battery on this map. This allows Cook to have an entire side lockdown while my other 2 family members are patrolling the generator side. Cook sits right here. And he marks victims. Because guess what? I can watch this gate from here, I can see my lock, but I can also watch this gate. And just in case, if there's any shenanigans, sometimes the fuse box spawns right there. As you can see, it spawned here today. We can just kind of bounce back and forth. We just stayed put to this side of the map. And with security pins giving you that extra security, it allows you to kind of rotate a little bit off the path for a while. Okay? You're like, bang, okay, here we go. I'm gonna come back. Make sense? Pretty simple. Again, and I have the security of that lock on the right side for them, so they only have to really watch the left of generator. Make sense? Pretty simple for this map. And then last what we're gonna showcase is going to be the Graveyard map, the brand new map released last month, which people have been, and I've seen it on both sides, me playing as killer, me playing as victim, that cooks are absolutely selling on this map. Absolute sell. And why is that? Is because they don't know the locations of locks that you need to play. This is why I always say, in order for you to get better as a family member, you have to play victim. It sounds weird, but I promise you, if you play the other side, you will become a better family member. Simply because you will learn the layout of the map better. You will learn the layout of the map as a victim's mindset, as well as vice versa. Okay? But simply because of this. There are so many cooks that spawn on this map, turn around, and put 2 locks on the trench gates. Do you know what's behind the trench? What's in the trenches? A dead end. A fucking dead end. What's the easiest what's the easiest route on this map to escape quickly? Generator side. Look where you spawn. Okay? I can't tell you how many times I have seen 2 locks on these gates. These gates over on trenches side are worthless. They lead to nothing. So don't even care about it. Okay? When you spawn in as cook, you're gonna spawn right here in this spot. Okay? And to make this the easiest way possible, you're gonna spawn in and immediately run to the right. There is a door down here, a gate, I should say, that leads to the 2 bottom valve handles for the water pressure, the water. Okay? You are going to put a lock here because now this kind of locks this part of them down. There's 2 valve pressure handles down there. Lock it up. They can't get anywhere down there except through that gate. Okay?
Count on no one around here.
And then the last 2,
better get to it.
You guessed it. It's pretty simple what the last 2 are. The last 2 are going to be the generator gates because these are a hot zone on this map. Generator gate and generator gate. With the basement being so problematic for victims on this map, this allows you to set up pretty quickly, especially if there's a Leatherface on your team who is absolutely pressuring them or anything of that nature. This allows you to do this. Okay? And now, as cook, what I do, after I've got everything set up, I go back to this and I kind of hang out here. Simply because A, I can watch the fuse box if it spawns on this wall, or if it spawns on this wall. But if you peer over this fence, as you guys can see, right through that gate, I can see my red lock. I can see if somebody's walking around there. This allows me to have a little bit of leeway because just in case somebody's touching my lock over here, right? I can make my way back and kind of just do a little look-see like this, and then come back and look-see like this, swap cameras, and come back. all while continuing to obviously use my ear to mark victims. This is a huge strategy to allow you to lock down the graveyard essentially for everything. And you're going to keep an eye on your bottom lock with, of course, family vision. Okay? As you can see, it's on the fence. Pretty simple. That is how to play Cook. Again, there's really not much else that we can tell you other than lock placement, using your ear, and making sure that you preserve stamina. It's really a defensive character who hits hard. You don't have to be a chaser and, go to the basement. You just have to patrol and make call outs and make sure that you are constantly being a menace by using your ear. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. All right, boys and girls, simple as that. That is how you play as Cook in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Again, let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions. If I didn't cover, touch base on a lot of things, just let me know what you guys need to have answered for you. Of course, at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun and learn the game. So again, I'd be glad to help out. Please don't forget to drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. That way you guys get notified every time I go live here on YouTube, over on Twitch, and anytime that I bring you brand new Texas Chainsaw Massacre content. I love you guys. And we'll catch you next Saturday for the next killer. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.